Imagine you're an alien on that planet, and you have people building all kinds of shit there, and you think, wow, okay, well at least it's a nice looking factory, it's really efficient. And then this guy comes to live on your planet?
Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Game It Out. I am Josh and we are doing some Satisfactory today.
Woo!
Satisfactory is a game where you make efficient machines, or in our case, the dumbest machines imaginable. We started with normal-ish looking machines that had at least some semblance of order to them. Doing things normal is like the last thing on the list though. So after getting the hang of it, we took an efficient procedure and made it a little extraneous. But at least you can kind of see what's going on here, right?
Yeah, that is terrible. We need to change that.
It's taking raw copper, it's turning it into copper ingots, and then it's turning it into spools of copper. Easy peasy-ish. But not content with that, we went ahead and took it another step, and we took a rather easy process of making iron rods and iron plates and made it, a little bit complicated, and that's pretty much what we're gonna keep doing.
A little bit. Oh yeah, space elevator was unlocked, I remember.
Episode, we also built the space elevator,
Yeah.
which is this hulking beast right here.
I still, when looking at this thing, I still see the legs. After he said it in the last episode, I just can't unsee it. It's so bad.
Space elevator demands a sacrifice to unlock new stuff. Right now it wants 500 modular frames and 150 motors. Those aren't so much hard to come by, so much as it's gonna take a while to produce them. So we're gonna make the machines that will do it all for us. Back at home base here, we also have a machine that will unlock different things as soon as we give it the right materials. Basically, we select one of these milestones here. We unlock it via the milestone cost, and then it'll unlock some select things. This one's pretty interesting. It'll unlock a tractor. I think we can...
Oh, tractor. I thought it was a truck. Yo, still, that's sick. Vehicles? Let's go.
either automate or hopefully drive it around. We have a machine that we're gonna use that we didn't use last time called the assembler, which we feed it two components and it'll make the stuff for us. That's gonna require us to fix a couple of things though. Right now we have this cargo unit collecting both iron rods and iron plates. We're gonna have to separate this out so it's only feeding iron rods so we can push it through with screws to the assembler. But this disaster here starts a long way back. Let's take a quick sprint across this conveyor belt to show what a mess I've made over here. You know, I made this bed so I gotta sleep in it, but basically what happened is I have a bunch of machines way the hell over here making the rods and the plates, and I had them feeding all the way over to home base where we just were because I kind of wanted everything centrally located over there.
I like that he's walking for so long to get there.
So this stuff takes a pretty massive journey. I think it takes like 15 minutes to get from start to finish because it has to go through all this nonsense. So this is the beginning of the iron plates and the iron rods. It's this ore. We got 3 piles that get fed into these 3 machines here. They get shot out as to iron ingots here. They go into these 3 machines here, of which 2 of them are making plates and 1 is making iron rods. They all get pushed into this little merger unit here. All this stuff goes into this storage container, which then pops out the other end here and has that horrible, horrible journey in the background there. This game is all about efficiency for other people. For us, it's about taking this problem and making it worse.
Breaking the game, ideally.
Oh, also, we're on an alien planet, ruining its ecology, basically. So pretty
yeah.
much our first task is going to be to separate out the plates and the rods.
Imagine you're an alien on that planet, and you have people building all kinds of shit there, and you think, wow, okay, well at least it's a nice looking factory, it's really efficient. And then this guy comes to live on your planet and builds that monstrosity. If I was an alien on that planet, I would feel so scammed.
And I can think of a pretty easy way to do that. We're just not going to feed rods into this thing anymore. For now, the rods are just going to pile up here. This thing is now only spitting out plates. Over time, the rods will disappear from this conveyor belt. And hey, you know what? Let's send these rods individually the only way I know how. Let's build an entire second conveyor belt system for them.
No.
All we gotta do is move this like that. The best part about the conveyor belt system in this game is it really lets you just put this stuff wherever you want. I think the idea is you can make it like diverse and normal and stuff, but that's not really what we do. So instead we abuse what they allow us to do. One of the comments I got was that we should try and see how high this thing can go, and I can think of no better way to do that than to try it on our blessed rods here. So like I think if we just do a U-turn like that, just making a nice coil of pipe here. The best part about this so far is I know it's gonna look terrible. So it turns out we're a little too close to the space elevator, and when that happens we actually can't keep building, and it turns out I can just reposition the space elevator. So if I just grab this whole thing, does it just disappear? Yep. There it goes. Okay, so let's reposition the space elevator a little bit farther away. Look at that, we get to watch it build again. There we go, just a little bit further away. Surely I won't get close to it again. Still working on the tallest conveyor conveyor belt ever. While I'm working on it, let's go ahead and get the assembler set up. And we can have it building stuff while we continue to work on that. Okay, we'll just put our assembler down right there like that. We're gonna feed it these beautiful rods. So before we send it straight into here, we're gonna do something a little more awkward first. We're gonna use a conveyor splitter. We're gonna send the rods into the conveyor splitter here. Here they come. One of these sides will indeed split rods right here into the assembler. Meanwhile, we're gonna set up a constructor over here, and we're gonna run one of the other splits right on over to the constructor. And we're gonna set this constructor to make screws. And then we will connect the thing that makes screws right on over to the assembler. Why screws, you ask? Here's our assembler, and we're gonna need to make all of these things. To make rotors, we need iron rods, which we're already making, and we're gonna need screws. And to make reinforced iron plate, we're also gonna need those screws. Because then eventually, we're gonna need to make these modular frames that are also going to need reinforced iron plate. So it's just gonna do us a world of good to have a lot of screws going on. Right now, I have rods and screws both going into the assembler, and now we're gonna set the assembler to make a bunch of rotors. There we go. Things are slowly feeding into this machine. The assembler's making them for us. Now we can watch as our beautiful rotors come out. And you know, actually, no sense in stopping there. Let's set up another assembler so it can be working while we mess around with something else. And instead of having the screws feed into just this one machine, we're gonna erase this part. We're gonna put down a lovely splitter here. One of the screws goes over there, and the other screw goes into that assembler. I've also adjusted my 3 constructors over here to only make plate now, which
I mean, this seems semi-efficient.
you can see is filtering into this guy here, and we're gonna send that into the other end of this assembler, and we're gonna set this assembler to make reinforced plate. And now we can watch the miracle of life as our beautiful reinforced plate makes its way down the conveyor belt. Okay, brace yourself, because the frame rate gets real bad.
Okay.
Spent a few hours building this out, and I can't tell you how high you can build something, because I never got there.
My
But
gosh.
I can tell you that it can go at least this high.
Oh my
Eclipses
god!
the space elevator at this.
Dude! The frame rate! The game is fucking struggling! I love it. This looks beautiful. Beautiful. This looks like one of those potato chip thingies. They're sort of similar to Takis, but not really. If anyone knows the name, put it in the comments.
Point. Something tells me you can go a lot higher up, but it's just the frame rate gets so bad that I just can't do much to get there. I have to like look away from the thing just to not get killed by the frame rate.
That is
Let me
so
give you
funny.
a quick tour of it. It's to my advantage to stare straight out at the beautiful scenery, because if I look straight up, this is what happens. Oh mercy. Hello slideshow. We gotta actually get these rods going somewhere, so I have to at least try to finish this conveyor belt in some way. Just gotta keep on climbing. And here we are. It's pretty beautiful up here until you turn around and decide you want to see.
Oh my god! It's so... I can't even describe it. Wow.
Into the heart of the beast. Oh god, I fell.
Oh
God,
my gosh.
frame rate. What's happening to my guy? Yep, there he goes. There he goes. We're actually too high to be able to just build anywhere else but back down the way we came. So that means, let's pull out our guy here. How far can I just launch this thing down? Pretty far, as it turns out. I'll just skip ahead, because it's gonna be a lot of this. It's gonna be a lot of this 1 frame per second stuff. Look at that. Towards the bottom, you can see my handiwork. That's what's eventually gonna bring the rods back over to us. Millions of years when it finally gets through this whole cyclone. And for maximum irony, I've just run this thing in a straight path to where it's supposed to go. Now, the silver lining is we have all these plates we can use to upgrade stuff instantly. Not only do we have all those reinforced plates, but we also have all of these rotors. My god, this thing can basically blot out the sun now. That side of the map is now totally quarantined. We're gonna have to start building over here somewhere. Let's go ahead and unlock whole power. This sure sounds exciting. So let's give it some cabling and some copper wire and a bunch of rotors. There we go. Launch it.
Hi guys. If you're enjoying this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.
Well, would you look at this? We have a vehicles tab now. And there's our tractor. Well,
I really want to see the tractor. I hope it's drivable.
let's build a tractor. Oh, look how cute it is. I'm gonna put it right here where I might not be able to get it out. There it is. I didn't realize we'd be able to see my little dude here.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, good. It has a horn. Oh, yeah. Here we go.
Oh.
No, this is the life.
I don't know why vehicles in video game, I always go like, ooh, it's just neat, okay? It's just neat.
And I'm stuck already. Maybe I can make it out right here, huh? Uh-huh. Yep, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Easy, easy, easy. All right.
I imagine when people make their really cool looking factories in this game, they probably build roads for the vehicles and stuff, right? I think I also need to watch one Satisfactory video where someone builds an actual, like, perfect factory. I just want to see the difference. But first, I want to finish this series.
You can also locate coal now, which is what we're gonna do. Tell me where the coal is. Really? No coal anywhere. Wait, oh, there's coal. 606 meters. Let's go, boy. Oh, you know, I don't have enough fuel for this. Let's back up real quick. Uh-oh, I seem to have left the gas pedal going. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, it's fine. It's just hanging out over here. I guess it's making a home for itself. I'm gonna let it have some alone time while I get some more fuel for it. I'm definitely gonna have to get rid of this thing at some point.
No.
I can't actually, like, play the game. This thing here, like, everything is just chopping so bad. The next thing we're gonna upgrade is to the rebar gun. So let's go ahead and feed it all the things at once. There we go. And launch. And let's go over here to our workshop and build the gun. All right, rebar gun, come to me. Oh, look at that, huh? Here we go. Put a piece of oh, wow. I'm just gonna fire it at my own equipment. Why not? Yep, that's rebar, all right. Can't wait to use my single fire rebar shooting thingy on a creature that didn't deserve it. All right, where's the car? Hello, car? You out here? Oh, there you are. Did you tire yourself out or what? Oh, geez, sorry. All right, we're nice and refueled. Let's get out of here. There we go. There's the coal. Heading straight towards it. Oh, it's just right over here? Why did I take the car for this? Whatever. Out of the way, nature. I don't care if there's a drop-off. This is the way to the coal. You tell me where the coal is. Oh, that's not good. You think the vehicle's gonna be okay? Yeah, I'm sure the vehicle will be okay. In heaven.
I did not know there was just abysses with nothing.
Oh, no.
Is the world of Satisfactory on, like, Sky Islands or something?
My stuff. I like how it shows me where my body is. Like, I don't think there's any coming back from that, but I guess let's go check. Oh, how considerate. All my stuff is just right here. Hey, do you guys want to bring back the car too? Car would be nice. Well, while I'm out here, sans car now, I might as well see if I can find that coal anyway. Easy, guys. Easy, fellas. Damn it, that's where the coal is over there? Well, no wonder the car couldn't get over here. Is there any way over here? You know, I'm starting to think there's no way over there. Sometimes I'm looking around and I'm like, uh-oh, am I lost? Do I have like a guiding star or something? Oh yeah, I sure do. On the plus side, the Grand Cyclone has finally started to deliver rods. Okay, so I restarted the game. That seems to have helped the frame rate a little bit. I mean, unless I look right at it, but let's just try not to do that. Before we go and build another Jeep and try to find that coal, let's start knocking out some milestones. We'll do this one just for the hell of it. It gives us Conveyor Belt Mark II, which is great and all. Transports up to 120 resources per minute, which is double the Mark I, which is what we're using right now. But like, if we click over to Tier 4 here, we already have Logistics Mark III, which will give us Conveyor Belt Mark III, which transports up to 270 resources. Of course, we're just gonna go straight to that, even though it needs like a bajillion motors, and I don't even know how to build those yet. But we'll learn. The motors, though, we do unlock. We just have to do steel production. We'll just go ahead and give Logistics Mark II all the things it needs, and launch. While we wait for the pod to return so we can do another upgrade, let's find the best place to put car number 2 down. Again, we're still looking for coal. Quick scan, let's see what we got. Let's see what's over here, 600 meters. That means we'll put the tractor right there. Look at that beauty. Don't face me that way. Turn it around. Oh, there we go. I've got a good feeling about this. Whee!
Whee!
What's this thing? Out of the way. Yep, there we go.
Huh?
Let's see. Come on. Come on. We'll just take the long way through the enchanted forest. How do I get up to the coal? Are you guys gonna force me to come back with conveyor belts? Because I'll do it. Oh, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. Oh, they don't seem to want me to get up there the natural way. That's fine. Let's head back to home base, pick up some supplies. Let's unlock another milestone. This time we're gonna do steel production, which is gonna unlock all kinds of good stuff, actually. And launch. Look at this new stuff I have here. Miner Mark II. Look at these crazy materials it needs. Encased industrial beam, steel pipe. And then we've got this thing under smelters called the Foundry. Smelts 2 resources into alloy ingots. So we're gonna go climb up to that coal the old-fashioned way. And
I think this is the part of the game where if I played it, I would start to get overwhelmed. Because before that, it would still be doable for me. But I think at some point, there's just so many materials that I would feel a bit stressed while playing it. But I've said many times, this is not my type of game. Watching it is more enjoyable to me than playing.
then we'll see about extraction. Whoa, what the hell? What is this? Looks like a crash site. Do we have any stuff I can take? Ooh, reinforced plate, I'll take that. What are these? Are these beams? Can I have this? Ooh, some motors, I like it. What about some body parts? You got any body parts around here? Press E to open drop pod. Let's see, this is where we find the bodies, right? Battery broken. Ah, geez. We need to charge this thing just to open it? That's fine, I just happen to have all the materials to put a biomass burner down right here. Ta-da! Okay, let's just give this thing a little power. There we go. And now let's What's the problem? Oh, Jesus, are you serious? So we need something more powerful than that. Well, what if I hook up 2 of these things? The second burner right there. Put a power line right here. Connect this to that and this to that. 20 and 20, so 40 should do the trick. And now let's connect this power line to that. All right, nothing blew up. Let's see if that worked. There we go, operational again. Let's do this. Hello, what have we, a hard drive? Well, don't mind if I do.
Okay.
Well, we did it, boys. Close up all the resources. We're going home.
I wonder what kind of files will be on the hard drive. I wonder if they have a homework folder.
Love that you can do this. I love that you can just suck up the whole factory, put it back in your pocket.
That's
all right, well,
cool.
That was great. Let's go get that coal now. We'll analyze that hard drive when we get back. So we need to get up there, and if making that tornado has taught me anything, conveyor belts can get that done. There's no way, right, that I can just take a conveyor belt and just aim it straight up here.
I'm
Conveyor
sure
belts
you
is
can.
too long. Okay, we'll see about that. There we go. Totally sound, driven by physics. Let's finally take a look at this coal up here. Oh, it's like untamed country up here. Here we go. Look, it's beautiful coal, which obviously we're just gonna send down a conveyor belt, and that's just gonna go right here. There we go. And to power that, we're gonna put a, ooh, look, a coal generator. Burns coal to generate electricity for your power grid. Has an input so feeding coal can be automated. I have a great idea. We're gonna build a coal generator right behind it. So between these 2 things, I'm gonna put a conveyor splitter right about there. I'm gonna run a conveyor belt from the front of this thing into the splitter, and I'm gonna have the other end of this feed right back into the machine. Put a little power line right there. Connect this guy to here. There it goes. Now here comes coal going this way. Goes into the splitter, heads right back in and powers itself. Oh yeah, that is fantastic.
I'm sorry. I don't know why I wasn't understanding what he's trying to do. It just powers itself. Infinite energy source.
All right, we still got some stuff left to do, but I hope you enjoyed what I did this time
Hell
around.
yeah.
That's gonna do it for this episode of Let's Game It Out. I will see you next time.
It was awesome. I love that tornado thing that he built. But I understand why he's gonna remove it because, you know, it's not nice when your game is about to crash anytime you even so much as look in the direction of it. I get that. It will remain in my heart and I will think of it often. And I'm okay if it's gone next time. But I really liked it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you for the next one. Bye-bye.